and be welcome to another episode of Let's Develop Conway's Game of Life. Today with another episode of our season about test driving the game loop. As I've told you, I think about 4 episodes ago, at least in written form, I've been missing a crucial scenario for our game loop in the test, which is related to the timing issues we solved before. As you might remember, we have actually 2 test cases that are about the timing, about not having the game loop run too fast or too slow. So there's the one test that my game loop skips an update if the loop actually executes too fast, and there's a second test that says that an additional update run should be executed if the loop is in fact too slow. Thing is, I'm only testing here for one loop execution, and the crucial scenario I'm missing is the following. Does execute update eventually? Because currently my game loop might never ever call update. For example, when my test game returns is running for, let's say, 4 times false, then my timer returns the following times. So the initial time is 0. The next time is frame duration divided by 2. The next thing is frame duration. And the last one, actually the first run will call that time, the second this time, 3 times, okay. This is, let's write it the other way around. This is 0.5 times duration. This is frame duration. This is going to be 1.5 times frame duration. First, second, third execution, that should be enough. Return values. Currently it's complaining because it expects integers and not doubles. So let's cast these values here to int. That should be possible. So probably you agree with me that if the first loop iteration takes half the frame duration, the second again takes half the frame duration, the next again takes half the frame duration. Maybe I should make that explicit. Let's make that explicit. Int half frame duration equals int frame duration divided by 2. And then I want to have 0. I want to have 1 time half frame duration. I want to have 2 times half frame duration, and I want to have 3 times half frame duration. So you probably agree that after 3 times half frame duration, the update method should be invoked at least once, right? Or to be exact, it should be invoked exactly once. Verify test game times 1 update with any input. If I execute that one, it fails. Because as we see here, wanted but not invoked, test game update any. Invoked was is running, render is running, render is running, render is running again, and then the loop was exited. Okay, so let's fix this. Thanks, Alex, for subscribing on my YouTube channel. I should have disabled the email notifications, but this time it was actually related to what I'm currently doing. Anyways, so where's the problem in this game loop? The problem is actually that I'm computing the lag freshly here in this for loop every time. So as long as the lag for one iteration of the loop is not bigger than the frame duration, this for loop is never going to be entered. So what I want to do instead is define the lag up here with 0. Then say here lag plus equals current time minus previous time. So I want to increase the lag by the duration it took for the last loop iteration, which means I'm not going to do this here anymore. And then if the accumulated lag is bigger than the frame duration, I'm going to enter this loop and reduce the lag again. Let's see if we execute that. Actually, this makes our test pass, and it also makes all the previous tests pass. And with this, I actually think I reached the end of this game loop implementation. This game loop should now work. It should be limited to the frame duration we defined above here, so 60 frames per second. It should catch up whenever our game loop takes too long, so execute some additional updates, and it should skip update in case the game loop is actually too fast. Okay, that's it for this time. I thank you very much for watching. Hope you learned something, at least that doing test-driven development does not help if you don't think about the problem at hand. Actually, sorry for messing it up here. But it's never too late to add another test case and fix the bug you introduced as soon as you recognize it, right? So yes, thanks again for watching. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If not, drop me a comment, send me a message, let me know what you think, and I hope to see you next time.